Hello, everybody. Welcome back to
We're back.
episode 24. And
Boogly boogly boo. We're back.
boogly boogly boo. And before we
Boogly
Hey, it's been
start,
a year and we haven't been canceled yet.
you didn't let me say
Wow.
before we
people.
start. Happy 1 year to We Know Sports.
Wow. We actually
What?
made it.
We made it.
We made
Joe
it.
said
We made
it's
it
been a
without
year.
being
We
canceled.
haven't been canceled yet. Nobody else clapped.
I'm just tired, man. I'm just tired. I've been in class all day. All the day. I can't speak. Oh my god.
Let's get started, guys. I want to talk about Twitter.
Well, wait.
Hold on.
To celebrate 1 year, we have a new intro.
Boom.
And I'll put it up on the screen now.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's our new intro. That'll be at the beginning of all we know sports episodes from
Yeah.
now on. So, all right,
Instead
let's
of
get straight into it.
cold open.
Time to go on Twitter.
Oh yeah. I guess we're starting with basketball. So
Yeah,
I
let's
mean,
start-
we
let's
could
start
start
with
with the Super
basketball.
Bowl, but this is funnier.
We'll save baseball for last. I feel like that's gonna take a little.
I'd say
bit.
we start with the Super Bowl, but the Super Bowl was so bad it doesn't.
No,
deserve
Joe, you can't just swap after you committed to the bet.
No, I was making
No.
fun of the Super Bowl.
No, that's not what you were doing.
Well,
Alright,
starting off, Kevin Durant.
So, starting off, Kevin Durant.
Kevin
New,
Durant
I
went on
wouldn't say
Twitter.
Joe. Kevin Durant. I wouldn't say new Houston Rocket, but he's been there for the year so far. But he had some words to say, and instead of saying them to his teammate's face, he took the option of making a burner account on Twitter or X and saying it like he is a casual.
So
That's what Eric Chavez was probably doing during the season.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
what
guarantee
I'm
you, he's had several burners. But this isn't the first time KD has done this. I'm trying to get the full list of all his burners that he's had. And
I mean, he's a Brooklyn Net. Well, he was a Brooklyn Net. The Nets are so sad. You really did not expect this from someone who played for the Nets?
the
And
Knicks.
that's not the Knicks.
The Nets.
You said Knicks.
I said Nets.
All right,
That's
so I can I have some of the tweets here. Some of them I cannot say. Some of them I cannot say.
Whoa,
But
which one
there
did
are
you say?
there are some I can say. So on James Harden, man, I miss him. He was a good person. Slightly delusional, but yeah, he was good. Hold on, I'm trying to get the other ones.
Wait, did someone send me these? I haven't seen them yet. Well,
You
a
can
lot of
probably Google them.
There is a post on Basketball Forever that just called the KD files. Let's see what Chris Paul doesn't know shit.
Oh my god.
I can't really say these.
Okay, a list of players that have been dissed
There you
in the
go.
KD
Okay.
files.
We'll do that instead.
All right, so Kyrie Irving, not surprising.
Not surprising.
Stephen Kerr, Jokic,
Steve Kerr, the coach of the
Steve Kerr.
Warriors.
Steph Curry,
Steph Curry.
Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Luca, Jabari Smith,
Alperen
Alperen
Sengun.
Sengun, and
Sengun.
James Harden.
So yeah, he's just going after everybody. I mean, this goes back to his time with the Warriors, which I'm not sure when it started, but it was around 10 years ago. So I'm not sure exactly when he started. Like I said, he's
Is
done.
the league going to
this-
do anything? Is my question.
Say again?
Will the league do anything?
I doubt.
Probably not.
I doubt it. There's. I mean,
He's still
players
being
talk all
posted
the time.
around all normally and
Yeah.
stuff. No one's doing anything.
Players talk all the time. It's like Did
Just
the
got caught.
did
It's just bad PR. That's
did
it.
the MLB do anything with Eric Chavez?
Did the MLB do anything with Shohei Ohtani?
Also true.
Oh.
No,
But
that's something. No, I'm actually going to mention this now just because. But they earlier, I think it was yesterday, they posted a picture with him wearing a backwards hat. Shohei. That was the post. They were like, "Guys, look, Shohei's wearing his hat backwards." That was it. That was the
That's it.
post.
Oh my god, I found some of
Posting
this.
it down, posting that Shohei Ohtani was
Oh
wearing
my
his
God,
hat backwards.
backwards hat.
That's it. How will this affect the Fortnite item shop? That's what the tweet was.
Guys, I just read some of the tweets.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I told you we can't
Yeah.
say them.
Two dictators.
Yeah, okay. Yes.
Joe, stop pushing your luck.
Stop pushing my luck.
Yeah, stop pushing me and Maddie's luck, Joe.
All right, so to continue on with NBA stuff, I just wanted to do a quick mid-season summary. Honestly, the Pistons at 40-13. I expected the Pistons to be decent. I didn't expect them to be 40-13.
Good for them.
I don't think anybody expected them to be there. Speaking
I still
of,
remember when
didn't
they had that major losing streak.
Oh, I was 23 games, I believe. Yeah, that was, which was 2 years ago, and it feels like
Speaking of, the Knicks and the Pistons play tonight.
the last time we were
Alright.
recording, the Knicks and the Pistons played, and the Knicks got blown out. It was, but speaking of didn't expect to be there, the Celtics are in second. I don't think anybody after the Jason Tatum injury really expected the.
We're
Celtics.
behind the Celtics now? When did that happen?
I'm not
When
exactly
he went
sure.
on a
but
10-game losing streak. Well, not 10-game losing
That
streak.
that's a good point. That's a good point.
Well, you lost 9 of 11 games.
Yeah. I don't think anybody expected the Celtics to be in the position.
And Jason Tatum's almost back.
Yeah. I mean, and I would like to say this: these Pistons and the Thunder have very comparable records. The Thunder are at 42-14, and the Pistons are at 40-13. Pistons have less losses, but 2 less wins.
You know what shocks me?
What do you think?
That the Sixers are holding on to a spot.
Yeah, I
For
mean,
now.
they just
They're
made
still-
that trade with that trade with the Thunder for Jared McCain. I mean, I don't think anybody that thought the Sixers would be here.
Yeah.
I think the Spurs are in a position that we thought they'd be. Rockets, Lakers. Lakers seem a little low for where we thought they'd be. I mean,
They're still holding on.
they're holding on. Timberwolves, Suns,
Who's the lead,
Warriors.
is my question.
It's going to be a bloodbath in the Western Conference.
Oh yeah, most of the teams are separated by 1 game.
Yeah. Then you have Golden State,
Then you have Golden State.
who's barely above 500.
It's Golden State, Trailblazers, Clippers, Grizzlies, Mavericks, Jazz, Pelicans. The Pelicans and the Kings, the game. The game. I forget who won the game.
Absolute cinema.
All right, so that was our quick. Do we want to talk about the All-Star game? I mean,
No.
it wasn't bad.
It,
don't think
it
it
was
was-
better than it has been. It still wasn't good.
I
The
think
dunk
the only
contest is
thing-
dead.
The biggest thing about the All-Star game I think we should mention is that Shams put up 0 during the All-Star game festivities and at the trade deadline, so props to you, Shams. Props to you.
All right.
Got
Moving
everyone
on.
to believe in the Giannis. Giannis. Why am I blanking on the
Right.
trade rumors for Giannis? And then he announced that he's a stockholder in Kalshi.
Was it Kalshi or Poly Market? One of the two.
It was Kalshi.
All right,
Either way, he's in gambling though. Like that should not be allowed.
let's move on. Let's move on to the. Speaking of gambling, let's move on to the Super Bowl.
By the way, Pelicans won the game.
The game. All right. Speaking of gambling, let's move on to the Super Bowl. The worst game that any of us have ever watched.
Nope, I enjoyed it. Best Super
I
Bowl
we
I've
know
seen.
you enjoy. as predicted on Yeah We Know Sports, belt.
BTA.
I said it might have been
Belt.
close. Okay, was the belt edged to the Patriots, or was it to anyone who had to watch that game? That might have been the worst football game I've seen all season, and I've watched the Jets play.
Honestly, was it more of a showcase of defense, or was it just bad football? Was
Drake
it just-
May had the second worst performance in Super Bowl history. It
that's
was
true.
bad football. Sam
I mean-
Darnold didn't do good either. He just managed to get by.
Bless you.
Bless you, Nick.
I muted my mic so you guys wouldn't get that in the audio.
But no, it wasn't. Oh, the defenses did good. No, the Seattle's defense, fine, they did good. The Patriots defense,
Christian
Will Campbell
Gonzalez.
let up Will
Seattle's
Campbell
offense.
Gonzalez had 2 good blocks, but that's it. He blocked it. He interfered with passes twice. In a
14 pressures from Will Campbell. I mean,
This was by
one thing.
far the worst Super Bowl I've watched. Well, blah, I can't speak. The worst Super Bowl I've watched in recent memory, and I feel like I said that last year. This somehow beats it.
I
Oh,
enjoyed
Charlie
both the
Puth.
Super Bowls. I just think
He
you
did
don't
really
know
good
what
with
it
the
is.
anthem, Charlie Puth.
Watching the Chiefs get BTA and then the Patriots get BTA next year, the only thing that could be better than that is a Bills back-to-back Super Bowl, really, for me.
Nick, back-to-back Super Bowls for the Bills, huh? Didn't work out well last time.
Joe, they haven't won back-to-back Super Bowls.
that's what we're saying.
That's Nick.
Yeah, that's
been to
the
the Super Bowl
point
4
I
years in a
said
row.
is the only thing that could be better is if the Bills won back-to-back Super Bowls.
Oh, I thought you just said back-to-back Super Bowls. You didn't say
Well,
one.
you know what I meant if I didn't say one. You know I
Yeah, but I thought that I could do some wordplay.
All right.
Giants, you're gonna be the Super Bowl
All
next
right.
year.
All right. All right.
Okay, we were talking about wordplay. Let's talk about how John Harbaugh sounded a lot like a former president.
What?
There's been a clip going viral on X/Twitter that's been comparing a clip of John Harbaugh with a Giants staff member talking and putting it next to Joe Biden speaking from his recent presidential term. And people are saying the two clips look oddly familiar. They sound oddly familiar.
Okay, I think that's blowing up out of proportion because people are mad the Giants hired him.
Okay.
It's Twitter being Twitter.
No, I think the only hire we should be talking about right now is Greg Roman a good hire? I think we need to talk about that. Greg Roman.
Missing a hire.
Yes, I know.
Matt Nagy.
I know. I was
Matt
getting
Nagy's
to
not
that.
a horrible hire.
I was getting to that.
Joe, Harbaugh said that Matt Nagy is going to be the best offensive coordinator ever.
Now,
Okay,
now
now-
hold.
When the Giants
No,
win the
that's
Super Bowl
very
next year
strange.
and the Bills manage to lose in the first round again.
The Bills
See,
didn't
I
lose in
don't
the
like
first
to get
round.
clipped. I don't like to get clipped. The only time that I will accept getting clipped would have been my belt to ass prediction in the Super Bowl. But that game true.
Joe, the Bills didn't get first rounded last year.
Well, my bad. Second rounded. You happy?
Well, all right. We all have bad coaching staffs. All right, let's go.
I think
with
our
that.
coaching staff is actually going to be good, though. Joe Brady.
He just let James Cook through a rushing title, sure.
All right.
But anyways, yeah, NFL's been mostly still besides.
Well, there was one thing.
We have
the-
we have 3 franchise tags that have not been confirmed, but have basically been suggested. Well, not like
Look, it's looking like Kenneth
we have
Walker is
two.
not.
Joe, I'll get into it. But we have 2 franchise tags that we think were going to be used, and then one team that isn't franchise tagging. I'll start with that one. Kenneth Walker, the Super Bowl MVP, is not going to be franchise tagged by the Seahawks, and they are going to look for a new running back.
I think
Shoving it down.
that's probably the worst decision that any team's ever made ever.
That's even worse than
Yeah.
the Giants signing Daniel Jones to that contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a difference here. That Sam Darnold contract is less, and it's worked out so far.
Yeah.
So,
True.
I mean, but I think you have to prioritize keeping him in Seattle.
I agree.
Super Bowl MVP ran for, I think it was at least 200 in Super Bowl. I forget how many he ran for over the season, but you have to keep him in Seattle.
Well, he doesn't look to be a target for the Jets or the Giants or the Bills.
No Bills.
Bills don't need a running back. Giants don't need a running back. Jets might need a running back.
No, the Jets are not going to need a running back because one of the other franchise tags that we know of is that the Jets are likely to use their franchise tag on Breece Hall.
I don't like that decision.
Yes,
Breece Hall.
that's all flashback to the last time a New York football team used a franchise tag on a star running back.
Hey, stop
you're
that.
not playing.
Stop that. Stop
You're not
that.
playing, right?
Hold on, I'm cooking though, I'm cooking. The year after that tag, when it expired, he went to a Super
Nope.
Bowl winning team, divisional rival. So if the Bills sign Breece Hall next season,
Stop that.
after this season, coming up,
Oh, stop with your delusions. The
Breece
Bills are not
Hall-
winning a Super Bowl.
I don't think Breece Hall's
neither
that
are
good.
you.
It
Yes,
might be
we
the
are.
Jets. It might be the Jets effect, but I don't think Breece Hall's that good.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
Plus,
Or
he
it
might
might be the Jets effect making Breece Hall even worse than he is because he's on
No,
the Jets.
I just don't think he's good.
I mean, the Jets effect did bring down Garrett Wilson to 300 yards this year.
Yeah.
So you got to.
Why would he extend?
Don't worry though, he was still the Jets' receiving yards leader.
So yeah, NFL boring right now.
But
Well,
there is
we will
one.
know,
There
of
is
course.
one more
Franchise
Bills
tag.
division rival we have to talk about.
No.
No,
Besides-
it's not the last franchise tag as well before.
Yeah.
The last franchise tag, the Cowboys plan to franchise tag George Pickens.
That's a good decision. That's
whether
a
they
good
want
decision.
to keep Pickens for themselves this season, or if they want to trade him with that 1 year expiring contract and try to get a haul back.
But
Knowing
is he
Jerry
gonna play
Jones,
under the franchise
I
tag?
very much expect that they are going to trade him once he's tagged.
But
Hey, either way,
I don't think that
I think
anyone.
it's a
Nick,
good
who's going to
decision.
trade for him? He might not play on the tag. He might hold out.
That's true.
No, he'll play if he goes to a good team.
You don't. I think George Pickens might be that much of a diva that he might just not play on the tag. I think Joe might be right.
He's an egomaniac.
I think there is a possibility he might be that much of a diva. I think he knows that they're either going to sign him or trade him, so maybe that'll affect his decision to play. But there's always that factor there.
The other rival you're talking about, which made me laugh when I saw the news on Monday, the Dolphins have cleared house. They have let
No,
go.
no, Nick. They didn't clear house.
Not yet.
They still have Tua. They cleared everyone but the main problem.
They are actively clearing house.
There you
They
go.
got rid of Bradley Chubb. They are looking to trade Minka Fitzpatrick now. They are trying to trade Tua turn the ball over, which is not going to be likely, and he'll most likely be released. And then the best part of all, they released Tyreek Hill after he got carted off the field when his leg snapped in two, basically.
So where do we think he's going to go? Any predictions?
Back to KC.
Back to KC.
Yeah. Come back to me. I'll give you a better option. I don't want to take Joe's option. I actually have an idea for one.
No,
but
I don't say the Bills.
I'm not gonna. No, I know it isn't gonna be the Bills.
I don't know. I mean, there are a couple places I could think of. Nick, what do you got?
Give me the Bucks. Give me he stays in
Bucks?
Florida. And,
Yeah, I wouldn't say a replacement for Mike Evans, but I feel like his career is kind of winding down.
No, Evans is
yeah.
going to go somewhere else.
Yeah, as a replacement for Evans, I mean that. Yeah, someone who had almost 2,000 receiving yards a couple years ago. That's a great decision.
mm-hmm.
All right, Nick, let's
Um,
just hear you say it. Tyreek will be a Bill.
What about
A Bill?
I thought that's
No.
what you were going to say.
No.
no?
Joe, he hates.
Uh,
Literally, when Mecole Hardman went to the Bills this past season, he said, "Bro went to the ops." Tyreek hates the Bills. He's not going there as much as I would.
I've got another choice. What about the Eagles? You've
No.
got
They're too
You got-
dysfunctional.
no,
I think,
you don't
yeah, I think the two up north. I think he'll be a diva, and he'll say it's too cold.
You don't think maybe they'll try to pursue him because I don't think AJ Brown's going to be there for.
Yes, but if they're having problems with AJ Brown, imagine the problems they'll
That's
have
also
with
true.
QB.
Yeah,
That's
like
also true.
the Eagles are dysfunctional right now, and I cannot enjoy their downfall
The
anymore.
reason I believe that he'll go to KC, that's reasonable, is because they have Rasheed Rice in their roster, so it shows the character they have on that team. Yeah.
No, I think
That's,
it's just because he's
I will
desperate.
leave my regards there, though. I will not extend further.
Yeah, we're not gonna be like me in the cut take of the podcast.
Right. Last thing with free agency on the horizon to start in a little less than a month, the caps, the salary cap this year for the NFL has been moved up to about 300 million, a little over.
Wait, guys, I have a serious question.
What do you got?
Do we think the Patriots release Stephon Diggs? Because there were rumors that they're thinking about it.
I think they're gonna wait to see what happens with his
Yeah, I think
out of out of profession stuff.
because I mean, if the Chiefs didn't release Rashid, I mean,
Yeah.
feel
I think
like
that's most likely a waiting game. But
I feel like a
speaking
lot
of
of
the
these.
Chiefs,
Well, can I get one word in? I
yeah,
feel like a lot of these NFL franchises prioritize results over like morals. I'm gonna be like, completely honest.
yeah.
At the end of the day, they would save
I mean,
20
hey,
million cap
owning a
space.
team is a business. It's not
Yeah.
not like a club or something. But speaking of the Chiefs, they have been the ones to make the big contract structure move today, and they have rearranged Patrick Mahomes' contract to where his cap hit next season goes from I think 78 million to 34 million.
43 million, I think.
43 million, which
That
gives us
is
about 34 million in cap space.
There you go.
which
Is
even
another
more makes
reason
it
why
crazy.
everyone thinks the Chiefs are going to sign Tyreek Hill.
Yep.
But they have money to play with. They're most likely going to re-sign Kelsey.
Do we think AJ Brown might go to the Chiefs?
I mean,
They-
I've seen a couple posts of him following Jackson Dart, Cam Scadaboo,
But he's
wearing
not. He
Giant
would never
shirts.
be traded to the Giants.
I know, but I'm just spitballing.
Someone's name who has come up in recent rumors for the Giants, Travis Kelsey.
What?
Which,
Mm,
if he
I'll
doesn't go to the Chiefs, if he does not return to the Chiefs, I think the Giants could definitely be a realistic landing spot for him.
I
I'll
don't
admit
think
it,
that he.
we don't have the greatest tight ends. I mean,
I don't think he'd play for another team. I think he'd rather retire.
Yeah.
we have. I don't think
This
we have
like,
tight end
feels
issues.
like a car
but
charge to the Rangers rumor. That's what it reminds me of.
I'm
Like,
still here, don't
everyone-
worry. There we go.
Oh, is he gonna go to the Rangers? No, I think he's retiring or he's a Chief. I don't see any
I-
other option.
The
I don't think
Rangers?
Kelsey is a solution to our tight end room right now.
No, Nick, I meant like it's like when everyone said, "Up Kershaw, he might go to the Rangers." Like every other offseason, you got that rumor
Yeah.
when he was a free agent.
No, the one free agent I want the Giants signing this offseason is Tyler Linderbaum.
That's what I
I,
want.
that would help our O line incredibly.
I just want a good wide receiver. That's all I want.
It's
That's all
okay,
I
Nick.
want.
You'll get
What do
nobody.
you what do you think the package for Justin would look like if hypothetically?
Every player whose name is not Josh Allen or James Cook.
No,
Every-
Nick, like
every-
what do you think it would take
I
for you
do
to get?
not care. Send them
Keon Coleman,
every
some
dude.
cookies and 2 first-round picks.
I think it'd take more than cookies. I think it'd take another player. I think it even might take.
More than cookies.
A
It
little
genuinely
more.
might take someone like Dawkins. I think.
Okay, so
You need that for the best receiver in the game. I'm game.
let's move on to just
brief
talk hockey for a little
NHL.
bit. There was a humongous trade that took place over the I believe we were gone for like 2 weeks.
Rangers
that we-
are stupid.
I am a very happy boy. So Artemi Panarin has been sent to the Los Angeles Kings for first round prospect Liam Greentree, a third round pick that turns into a second if the Kings win one series, and a fourth round pick, I believe. And there are a lot of problems with that trade, but I think the one problem with that trade is I really don't think that the Kings are going to win a series this year. I mean, they're all right. They have a lot of strengths. I also think they have a lot of weaknesses, and they're also in a very top heavy Western Conference. And just shows that Chris Drury, the GM of the Rangers, does not know what he's doing. They have no direction whatsoever. So I just wanted to spend a couple seconds. There were a couple other trades, but they were minor.
We still have a little over around 2 weeks till the deadline, I believe, right?
Yes.
2 weeks from today, I believe, March 4th. I might be
Should
wrong.
be. I want
don't
the
think so.
Islanders to target somebody that can help on the power play, a shooter, because our power play right now is right.
The Predators, you said that.
Yes, Steven Stamkos.
Yeah.
Uh, I think he would massively help out the power play, get us out of 27th. My dad once famously said to me, "I would rather the Islanders play 5-on-5 than on the power play because our power play is so bad. It's just not good." So if the Islanders are going to make a playoff push, I trust Darsh to make the right move. Do we want to talk about the Olympics? I mean,
No, not
Let's
really.
wait for the Olympics to wrap up, and then we'll discuss that next episode.
Look at quick Olympics thing. I don't think the Olympics have been like as exciting as people thought.
Yeah, we'll still cover it though, but we'll cover it next episode.
one thing I'm surprised about that Norway is leading the medal chase right now and not Canada. But that's all I'll say.
All right, so now we're on to baseball.
Now we're on to the big fish.
So
And
what happened?
what do we want to
since
start
we
with?
left? What do we start with?
Do you want to start with Tony Clark?
I guess we can start with Tony Clark. We'll be leaving what he did exactly out. I think the funny thing is
why
Marcus Semien, like right away, he was like, "Yeah, I guess he's being investigated for some financial fraud." No, it wasn't financial fraud.
It's not financial fraud, and we will
Not
leave it
financial
there.
fraud.
It's something a little crazy.
Yeah, it was definitely surprising when I heard about it. I mean,
Yeah.
and now that you're losing the union president right before the CBA negotiations, how's that
I
gonna-
think it's gonna help because I think Tony Clark is very set in his ways.
Yeah, true.
I think like now, owners might be more open to someone who's not going to be as, well, I'd imagine as aggressive and as adamant as Tony Clark was. Tony Clark wants what Tony Clark wants, and so I
yeah.
think this might help get baseball next year back. But once again, I'm not going to say for sure. But I think I need to see who the new union rep is.
So do you think what changes do you guys think will come from this? Like, do you think they'll maybe be more open to a salary cap?
I need to see who they put in charge first before I make any
Yeah.
comment.
All
I mean,
right.
Cohen even said that he's not sure yet. He wants to hear both sides of the argument.
I think we went over this last time. Voice crack.
I
We
don't-
went over the yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna get a salary cap. I definitely think it's much more of a possibility now without Tony Clark, though.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a big loss for the PA, and is it a win for the owners? But
I think so because he was very set in his ways. I imagine whoever replaces him might be a little more lenient, and then now also, who knows? Daniel Murphy is a name being thrown out there to potentially replace Clark.
what are some other so we've got Murphy. I'm gonna look up some names. Hold on. MLBPA Union.
And just a reminder, guys, the players on the subcommittee right now, as of, I'm gonna double check. The current players on the union are Semien, Bassett, Cronenworth, Skeens, Suter, Fairbanks, Mullins, and Screwball.
It's not giving me many actual candidates. But like you said, I think we need to see who's actually put in charge before we make any actual predictions of what's going to happen. But other than that, pitchers and catchers reported the other week, and it was the other day that everybody else reported to training camp. Um, we haven't had much huge news then, but we wanted to. Well, we've had a couple things.
Lindor,
The
underwent
biggest thing
surgery
is
on the
the
ham
hamate
bones.
bone with
Hamate bone, thank
Francisco
you.
Lindor, Corbin Carroll, and Jackson Holiday all
Yes,
going
right.
down.
At least Francisco Lindor looks like he is going to be ready opening day.
Yes,
Lindor said that
Francisco Lindor out of the three is the only one who seems like he will be ready for opening day. Corbin Carroll was no longer participating in the World Baseball Classic because of it.
Roman
And
Anthony, that's who they got to replace him? Really? You get Roman Anthony?
Who else do you? Who else did you want?
My pick would have been
No.
Mike
Mike
Trout,
Trout?
but insurance, it's been a
Like,
big issue
Roman
with
Anthony's,
multiple players this year.
he's still a kid. Like, you really want a second year guy being your rep? Like, they even throw out Stephen Kwan.
Yeah.
I forgot other names that were thrown out there. There are a lot of other names that I preferred over Roman Anthony, but I don't know. I'm not a huge WBC guy because I don't like players playing in a tournament that they can get hurt in. It's meaningless at the end of the day. Like, look, I get they want to represent their countries, but at the end of the day, I would rather Nolan McLean pitch 15 innings for the Mets than for Team USA. It means nothing for Team USA if we win the World Baseball Classic. I would rather those innings come for the Mets.
Like we had Diaz being injured by how long was he
Exactly.
out?
What if a freak thing happens? And also for fantasy baseball people, I had to institute a rule in my league that we're not going to draft till after the WBC now, because God forbid.
How long? How long was he? Was it like
He was out
6
for like
months?
8
That he
months.
was out
8.
8 months.
Yeah, he was basically out the
6 to 8.
entire season.
And now,
Maybe like 7 months. That's what I thought.
Oh my God, Nick.
I need you to stop.
Mute
And
him.
now, 2 years from now, you've
Fatty,
got
mute him.
baseball coming to the Olympics. So
Yeah.
how's that?
That's even more meaningless.
And
We
now
have the
it's in the
WBC.
middle of
Why do we
No,
need baseball?
don't say that.
It's
Baseball in
meaningless.
the Olympics, I think that's impactful.
It's impactful, but it's
It's
even
the
more of an injury
WBC.
chance
No.
because of
Like, that's what the WBC is, the Baseball Olympics. We don't need them in the Olympics and the WBC. Okay, cancel the 2029 WBC then.
As someone who really does not watch the Olympics, I will say having having baseball be in the Olympics in 2028 is one of the things that actually might make me watch the
But
Olympics.
why do we need to see this? Like, that's going to take away games in the season. Like, I don't care about Team USA. I care about watching MLB. That's my whole thing. I'd rather watch.
well, I mean,
I'd rather
I
watch
guess
another 20 regular season games. Wouldn't you guys?
it's the I'm gonna counter you on that because I enjoy seeing these teams that have all of the best players in the country. Like you
You
have these
also have
super
to
teams,
realize that means there's going to be a bigger break in between the season and that the season's going to go longer. So instead of playoffs ending in the start
No,
of
it's gonna be shortened. It's gonna be a shortened season, probably like a 130 game season. There's not gonna be an All-Star game supposedly.
Well, I understand why there wouldn't be an All Star game, but
Because the All-Star game would take place when the Olympics would.
Honestly, I think I would rather the Olympics.
I wouldn't.
The
It's
All
more chances for your guys to get hurt. You want to win a World Series. As a Mets fan, I would rather see the Mets win a World Series than Team USA win in the Olympics or at the WBC. I want to see the New York Mets win, not Team USA.
well, there are two sides to that coin. One, there's the players' side. These players obviously want to represent their country.
And
They
good
ob-
for
they're
them.
obviously
They have a right to
playing
go
with-
represent their country.
Then
And I
why
think
are
it's
you fighting that right? That's what you're doing right now.
because I think that if a player gets hurt, it sucks because that impacts the team's chance. Like,
Okay,
I'd rather see baseball in the Winter Olympics or see the WBC in November. Because if someone gets hurt in November, that's a lot different than them getting hurt in March.
But can I ask you a question? What is the difference between getting injured at the Olympics and getting injured in a regular game?
yeah. Like,
There's
oh,
no
I
there's
got
no
injured
difference.
during a regular game.
It's just being played it's just being played with
Just
more,
a
I'm going
game
to say it, more entertaining teams.
Like, look,
These
here's what I'm going to
teams
say.
are the
I feel a little less worried about the Olympics than the WBC because the WBC players don't have as much time as they would in camp. Like, at least in the Olympics, it's going to be taking the place of regular season games. So if someone gets hurt, it's a little bit of a different story. Like, okay, you know what? It
The
could have happened
same
this
thing
season.
if they get hurt in spring training, though. If they get hurt,
But they wouldn't be doing as intense city. Like, I don't even know what I'm saying. They wouldn't be that intense in spring training. No one is going to
some
be
players
like,
would.
going all out and trying
In spring
to get a
training.
save to save their lives in spring training. Like, you're basically playing Game 7 of the World Series in March. Like, you really think you're ready to go with that intensity
I
after
see
a few
both
weeks?
sides to the
I
to the
see it, but
Olympics.
I think it's a great thing for the fan base to have these moments
I
before.
just cannot get into it because when I watched the Nolan Klein and Clay Holmes pitch in the WBC and Juan Soto get up to bat, I'm going to be like, please don't get hurt. Please don't get hurt. I'm not going to be enjoying it. I'm going to be worrying about it.
Well, that's just the perspective you watch it from. I'm going to be watching, and I'm going to be very excited to see my players playing meaningful games in March.
It's these are the best players from each country. These are the
Yeah.
best possible teams.
These are like
These are the most entertaining teams that you could put together.
this is
Like,
not like watching the Colorado Rockies go against the
But the Rockies aren't good.
yeah,
The New York
Sacramento.
Mets have a
that's
very good chance to be good this
Yes,
year.
Joe,
I would
that's
rather those.
that's the
And the
point.
thing with the WBC, the arm is being used more, especially for the pitchers. Like Holmes and McLean are going to be tossing innings.
and the
But they
pitchers
could be
both
tossing for the
agree to
Mets.
it. If they agree to it, it's their fault if they get hurt. Simple as that.
But then it impacts the Mets season.
Well,
That's
that's
why
their
I don't
fault.
like this WBC.
It's their fault if that happens then.
But that's what makes no sense. Yeah, it's their fault, but how is that any better? They're still hurt.
Because they
And that
chose to
still
do it.
suffers the team. Or makes the
All
team
right.
suffer.
I think we've been on this for a while. I see both sides of the argument.
Once
These are
again,
these are the best teams in the world, but you're worried about the injuries. I see both sides of the argument.
Same thing can happen in a normal game.
like I
That's-
feel better about what am I thrilled that the Olympics might be taking MLB players? No, but I feel a lot more comfortable about them being in mid-season form than them missing a few weeks of spring training and building up their strength and then going.
Okay,
to
let's talk about injuries in general because we've already seen more injuries. Specifically, looking at
the Braves' arms.
Braves pitching staffs, both Spencer Schwellenbach and Hunter Waldrop have went for surgery, and they're going to be out for an indefinite time to start the season. And then as well, we have Pablo Lopez, who is
First Tommy
potentially
John on the
going to
spring
face
conference.
season-ending surgery.
It would be Tommy John surgery for Pablo Lopez. We haven't even been in spring training for a week, and Tommy John is already on the table for one player.
It just
You gotta
it
hope
just
that
seems like
It just avoids.
I don't think we've ever seen this from a spring training. No?
Yeah.
I think pitchers haven't been as bad in past years, but the position players this year.
I think
Because
that's why
Lindor did not need the hamate bone done. He did it so it doesn't affect him. It wasn't broken yet. That's why I think he could be ready and the other two can't. Lindor got it out early before it got worse.
It wasn't a reactionary surgery. It was a prevention.
Exactly.
surgery.
It was precautionary.
You have to
That's why
remember, though,
Lindor
that
might be ready opening day.
getting
The other two
surgery
surgeries were
is that.
reactionary.
You have to remember that's like, for those of you who are not aware with the full anatomy of the body, your hamate bone is about right here, between your pinky and your ring finger. It is a huge loss of power for the players. That's why last year, when Francisco Alvarez came back, who had surgery on that same thing, he lost all of his power and had to go to AAA to find it. Thankfully, Francisco Lindor is a bit more of a contact hitter than Francisco Alvarez is. He has more contact than him. So hopefully there's still some value in Lindor's bat. But it's going to be a very interesting start to the season.
Do you, do you think
However,
it'll fix
Lindor's
Lindor's
defense is another huge
Yeah.
thing.
Maddie, what's up?
We just said the same thing.
Lindor's defense, you also need that on the field.
Yeah,
Because look, if Bo Bichette needs to be at shortstop for a week, fine. The Mets will live with Bo
the
Bichette.
Mets do not plan to play Bo Bichette at shortstop.
Then but I'm just saying, like,
I
that
think what
just
he's
seems to me-
saying is if it's needed for
No.
the recovery of Lindor.
I believe Mendoza said that even if that happens, it won't be.
I
Bichette.
hope they change their mind because Ronnie Mauricio needs to spend a few months in AAA. He can't make that team opening day.
Ronnie Mauricio needs to get off the team. What?
Whoa,
I think he needs to spend a lot of time in AAA, Mauricio. I think the Mets should have sent him down last year, but they didn't want to lose an option.
Okay.
All right.
Speaking of the upcoming season, though, like we have about 10 minutes left or so. I want to take a look at who we all think is going to headline the season with the awards. So
This is really a throwback to
Our
1
first-
year ago.
Yeah.
I believe was our first episode.
And let's start with Cy Young if we're really going to go back to the
Manager of the. I was gonna say manager of the year. So
Yeah, let's do Cy Young because I'm gonna.
That's like the second biggest award. You
Let's
can't
do
say-
Cy Young for what? Nick, listen to me. I have a reasoning.
That's
No,
We're gonna do
gonna
Cy
do
Young
that?
for one reason.
Because that's what we did when we did our first episode. I don't care.
No, I was gonna say because I'm gonna go with the same two people I went with a year ago, and I'm gonna be
No,
basic.
now
all
you
right,
will.
let's start with the rookie. Let's start with the rookie of the year. Okay.
Oh, I just give her my Cy Young picks.
Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year.
Joe, you can go first though, since you.
I
were
think
so
we all have the same two.
Give me Nolan McLean, and
Yep.
give me Trey Savage.
Ding ding ding.
0-0.
Well, who do you have, Nick?
For your American League Rookie of the Year, give me Kazuma Okamoto.
Really?
Oh, you are overrating him.
I think he's going to be a monster in that lineup. I don't think he's going to be the big
I think
monster.
the White Sox are gonna not do him enough justice. I think
Yeah,
if he is good, I think he's gonna get traded.
Listen, I think the White Sox might be building something, but I don't think.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about Murakami. You guys, I'm talking about Okamoto.
Oh, I got them confused.
Not Murakami.
Really? Murakami is the one I thought would have a chance. Okamoto is.
I think it's Okamoto. I think he's slid into a Blue Jays lineup, and he's going to be a very sneaky addition.
Okay, so
And
Nick's
a lot
not a
of
Blue
people
Jay at the
not-
end of the day.
A lot of people are going to undervalue in that Blue Jays lineup, and he's going to be a silent but deadly sort of guy. I can guarantee you that.
Nick, is your NL pick another Met?
No. My National League pick is J.J. Wellerholt from the St. Louis Cardinals, the number 5 overall prospect as of recording this.
Really?
I think with the Brendan Donovan trade out of the way, I think that just opens up a hole for him. And keep in
I don't know
mind,
when he debuts though, because they're gonna.
none of the spot. I think he has a chance to be with the team early. I think he can win it though. That's my opinion.
But the thing is, they might let him develop because they know they're not going anywhere this year.
That's also why they may let him develop at the major league level.
All right, so I think we should move on to manager of the year.
Yes.
All right, I'll go.
Who wants to go first?
We'll just keep the same order. Me, Maddie, Nick. We'll keep it. Sound good?
Okay.
So I have for the AL, give me John Snyder. I think the Blue Jays are going to be very good this year. I think he's going to be a big part of it. And for the NL, give me Carlos Mendoza having a bounce back season.
I can't get behind the Mendoza pick.
I can't. No.
Give me
Maybe Mendy can finish top 3 in voting.
Maybe,
again,
but I can't get
No.
behind the Mendoza pick. All right, for manager of the year NL, give me Craig Counsell.
You stole mine. You stole mine.
Even with the departure of Kyle Tucker, I think that the Cubs have the strength to.
My question is, what's the real PCA? Was it the version we
That's
from
a good question.
March
That's
to
I-
July,
I-
or
I-
was it
Nothing to
like-
do with
Yeah.
manager of the year, Joe.
Yeah, but I don't think if the Cubs don't have that PCA, I don't think they're going far at all.
that
You don't think Bregman? How much does Bregman affect that lineup?
I think Bregman is a
Bregman's he's not as good of a player as Tucker is. You lost.
Yeah, obviously, but
So they still lost a big part of that lineup, and Bregman doesn't fill it in.
well, okay. And for the AL, give me Dan Wilson. Seattle Mariners.
Ooh.
I was between him and
I think
Snyder.
they do the same thing that they did last year.
Lewis to the
and-
Blue Jays.
I think it's between Dan Mosen and John Schneider.
Well, I had Kirk Cancel for National League for basically the same reasons as you, Maddie, but I went with a different one for the American League.
What do you got?
I think that this is a guy we know has the talent to lead a team to victory, and even in a rough offseason for this team, his skills at managing is gonna show everyone that he doesn't need a bunch of star players to make the playoffs. And in a very heated division, give me Alex Cora winning Manager of the Year.
Ooh, I think the Red Sox are going to be fourth place in that division.
I think so. Yeah,
As of
that
right
is
now, they're going to
the-
be third or fourth place.
All right. So that is I think everybody can agree that is the toughest division in baseball right now. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
I think the Orioles are going to be second or third. The Yankees will be third or fourth. And the
So
Red Sox,
Blue Jays.
no, Yankees second, third, or
Blue
fourth.
Jays win the division.
The Orioles
and
or the
then-
Yankees will be second
I
place.
can't give you a solid ranking right now for the rest for that.
Like,
division.
that's the thing.
It's Blue
I
Jays
think
and then just
The Yankees are the wild card team because they didn't improve much. They actually lost the back half of their bullpen, but they do get Garrett Cole back.
all right.
So
Did you
will
guys
Garrett
have,
Cole be Garrett Cole?
I don't know. Well, you'll see if Garrett Cole's Garrett Cole by my Cy Young pick. It's not him, but
All right,
did you guys get reliever of the year?
no,
No,
I didn't do
So
really.
I have two relievers of the year.
I
For
can
my
do-
NL reliever of the year, I had Mason Miller. And give me back to back for Chapman. I still think he's got one more year like he did last year left in him.
All right, so my pick for relievers of the year in the NL is going to be Mason Miller, like Maddie, but in the AL, give me Munoz from the
Munoz.
Munoz.
I that's a good. I like that pick. I do like that pick.
Yeah, Munoz was going to be mine, but I'm going to throw a little bit of a curveball out here. Having a bounce back season in a closer role now that a lot of the pressure is off of him after a very bad season. Give me Devin Williams.
I think Devin Williams has the chance to be very good.
Very big bounce back season for the Mets this year. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. I don't care. But I think
The one thing I'm worried about is he going to be scared Luke Weaver will take his job again.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Is
Like,
it is
I'm
it
worried
is it a
if the
Luke
mentality-
Both situation?
Will Luke
All right.
Weaver take my job again?
All right, Cy Youngs.
Cy
Joe?
Young. Give me the same two people I got last year. Skeens and Schoolball.
Oh, you're so fun. You're so original.
Look, I could be original or I could be honest. Do you want me to lie or be honest?
I think
do
at
whatever
least
gets
one of them
you.
gets traded.
That's what
into-
you should do. I don't care if you're honest or not.
I'm
I
being
think-
honest.
I think at least one of them gets traded in the middle of the season. and they
Nah,
struggle in
Skeens
the
isn't
environment.
leaving. And Schoolball, they're going to be in the race. They're not going to trade him. They should have traded him this offseason.
To be fair to the Pirates, they're trying.
No, the Pirates did have a decent
I would
offseason.
go
They're
Fine.
trying.
Maddie,
That's why I
who do
don't
you
think
have
Skeens
to
is
say,
getting traded. And I think the Tigers are already competing. They would not have brought back Verlander and signed Valdez if they weren't trying.
Joe,
right.
let's be honest. As much as we all like the Verlander thing for the storyline, that's not much of a threading the needle move.
But they wouldn't have brought him in if they weren't going to try and compete.
No,
'Cause he
Joe.
wants to go try and
So he
compete.
probably signed with them so he could retire a Tiger. Let's be
All
honest. Who do you have, Maddie?
I have two. There might be off the board picks, but I think they're all right. For my NL Cy Young, give me Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
That's a good one.
Give me Yoshinobu Yamamoto. That
Oh,
that
you picked a
entire
Dodger.
that entire Dodgers lineup is just
I
they'll
really hope the Dodgers just fall apart soon. I cannot stand them.
and for my AL Cy Young, give me Max Fried.
Ooh.
That might be off the board. That might be off the
That
board.
is off the
but-
board, I will say.
But hold on. That Yankees rotation struggled a lot last year, except for him. He was-
struggled though at times.
You don't
He
think?
did
You
struggle.
think?
He,
I
June and
think
July.
he's.
He had some bright moments, but he had some dark spots too in there.
Honestly, if I was to pick a Yankee for Cy Young, give me
Be Cole?
Slitler. I would pick Slitler. over
Littler,
Max
yes.
Come on.
Really?
Okay, no. That's like saying Nolan McLean's gonna win the Cy Young. As much as I love him, he isn't.
I'm sticking with Fried. I'm sticking with Fried.
I have two different picks. My National League Cy Young pick. Give me the new future ace for the Philadelphia Phillies, Christopher Sanchez.
Hmm.
That I feel like he's slept on
You don't
so
think
much.
so, Joe?
And he is slept on. He's one of the best pitchers in the league.
He's
You don't think so,
good.
Joe?
I don't think he's
He's
a
so
top 5 pitcher in
undervalued.
baseball. He's not a top 5 pitcher in baseball. He's not a top
No.
5 pitcher in the NL.
I think he is.
He 100% is. And
He
we're
was a
gonna
better
see.
pitcher on his own team.
This is like the Stephen A. and
There's a better pitcher on his own team that you could have chosen.
And that guy isn't starting the season. He's gonna be late
That's not
starting.
confirmed.
Probably is. And my
who's
AL,
AL?
give me Hunter Brown.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a good
I
one.
like that. I like that.
I can agree with that one.
All right, can I start the MVP?
Only if
I
I
don't
go
think
after Maddie then and Joe goes last.
I don't think you guys are gonna. I don't think you guys are gonna.
Can we
kiss
make a rule that we
me.
can't say Judge or Otani? Can we please make that rule?
I didn't pick either of them.
I didn't pick either of them.
Great.
All
Okay.
right, for my NL pick, give me Juan Soto.
Damn it! You keep taking my
Give me Juan
picks.
Soto.
Damn it!
You guys both had Juan Soto. You guys do not have my AL pick. This guy tore through the AL postseason last year. He brought his team to a World Series. This might be the stupidest pick of all time, but give me Vlad.
Oh, that's not a stupid
That's a
pick.
good
Give me
pick.
Vlad.
I have a different pick. for
I
you for that
dead
one.
ass thought you were about to say give me Ernie Clemente or something.
No.
All right,
Give me
Nick.
Vlad.
As much as
Give me
Clemente
Vlad
is
Guerrero
underrated,
Jr.
I do not
Okay,
think
now, since we all agree on the NL, give me your AL, Nick.
my AL MVP is. You guys aren't gonna expect me to say him, but once I say him, you're gonna be like, "That's so real." He is underrated every single season. Give me J-Ram. Just
Yeah.
signed a new
I
contract.
hope
this
that he
season.
wins it.
He is
Not
so
I
chose someone else,
underrated.
but I think
He is
J
the
Ram
heart.
needs an
Joe,
MVP.
please let me speak during my segment, please. Thank you. He's the heart and soul of that Cleveland team, who are going through rough times right now with other members, but he is the best third baseman in all of baseball. And I'm gonna die on that hill until there's a better third baseman, which I don't expect. But
Honestly, I have to say this: JRM is the most loyal player in baseball.
he's
I don't think there's an
loyal.
argument
He's
against
so
I got one more. I got one more. More loyal than him, and his name is Mike Trout.
true.
Okay, it might. Yeah, true. At least the Guardians have made the postseason a few times.
All right, Joe.
The
Who's
thing
your
is, JRM could be moved right now. Mike Trout can't.
J-Ram's not getting moved. He just signed a new contract.
No, but if he wanted to be moved, he could. I'm saying, Mike Trout cannot be moved.
All right, Joe. What's your pick?
Give me Bobby Witt Jr.
so predictable.
I mean,
Most
it's
predictable guy
probably- if it's not
outside.
Judge, it's not Judge. It's gonna be him.
That's my
Exactly.
prediction.
Pick someone else, Joe. Come on.
No,
Right.
that's my pick.
That's
I was gonna say Judge. I was gonna say Judge. I'm like, let's be original, not say Judge and Otani.
Joe, I think you just had the same picks as I did last year for AL MVP.
Oops.
I think I had Judge and Bobby Witt last year.
All right. Well, that's it for this year. Come back next year. Maybe I'll pick.
No, that is not it for this year. No, that's
No, I meant that's it for my predictions this year. For the awards, you come back next year. I'll give you more awards. But those are my award picks for 2026.
All right.
And with
so-
that is going to be the end of today's episode.
Yes. So next week we'll probably be doing our
division.
We'll probably do our division predictions and
Division
we'll probably
prediction.
do our way too early football award predictions. What do you think?
Football
Spoiler.
award.
It's gonna be the Bills.
I thought we were gonna say football free agency signings. Like,
Super Bowl,
we can
Joe.
we can do either. So
Super Bowl.
we will
And then-
we will decide that and we'll come back
and
to
MLB
you guys next
playoffs. I thought we were gonna do, or that's part of the division. You're gonna say who's gonna be the wild card teams.
week.
Okay. Perfect. So we will see you guys
We will see
next
you guys
week then.
next week.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye bye.